So, good morning, friends. So, one aspect is left, which is the concept of pilot wave, and propagated very successfully. That is Boone effect, David Boone effect, I think. How to explain this effect or this theoretical aspect, and how it helps in our understanding of electron double slit interference pattern. So we will start with simple framework, and I am changing the screen. I have some vision problem, but I am writing somehow. Please try to what I say. What I mean to say, I don't know. But okay, don't worry. Okay, I am changing the screen. So for this is slit, double slit, and to show the interference pattern, for example of light, plane wave, for interference pattern on screen, light should pass from this double slit. That means that is between these pores. If light is passing and showing interference pattern, that means electric and magnetic field, oscillating electric and magnetic field needed in these points. In these points, oscillating electric and magnetic field, needed to get an interference pattern. And if single electron is showing the same interference pattern, single electron experiment is showing same interference pattern, that means closer to slit, electrons should generate an oscillating electric and magnetic field closer to slit, so that interference pattern of electrons can be achieved. Of course, single slit generates oscillating electromagnetic field in the region of this double slit region. When various electrons one by one go from this slit, then all of them generate oscillating electromagnetic field in these regions. So how a single electron will develop an oscillating electromagnetic field in this region, this is we have to see. So what previous two episodes about quantum gravity have shown that mass and gravitational field are due to reversible flow of light. This is light, okay, light is propagating Okay, this is one figure. In another figure, light is further propagating, but this flow is reversible, means now this happens and ultimately light direction changes completely, and this now from this stage is reversed and this stage is cyclically achieved. The reversible flow of light actually creates center region, we can call it mass or atom, and surrounding region where sometime disturbance of light is present, but here absent, here present. This is the region of gravitational field related to central atom mass. But this is instantaneous picture of light. Instantaneous picture of light. But on an average sense, central region has a fixed energy E, but instantaneous sense also central region is changing volume but has fixed energy E, but on an average level also it has fixed energy E. Similarly, that is, energy distribution at the atomic space is changing and volume is changing simultaneously, but instantaneous energy is always E, and average energy of all these figures is also E. Similarly, instantaneous energy distribution in the field changes, but if you take average, time averaged, then overall picture will be something like that. Here, for example, this average volume, average energy and average energy distribution is symmetric. Average energy distribution is gravitational field. This is for single atom, but it is actually the effect of instantaneous changing pattern of energy both in the atom and outside. Okay, but more better model is that instead of doing a time average of this single atom, we should have for example more number of such figures. This is 1, this is 2, this is for atom 1, A1, this is for atom 2, atom 3. All these atoms at any point of time, about 15 to 20 atom at least, as Roger Penrose say, so that instead of single atom and taking time average, if we take a group of 15 to 20 atoms and for each atom previous cycle is going on, but any point of time, since 15 to 20 atoms are always present with different structures, that means at any point of time group of atoms will create an average mass. This average mass and surrounding field creates an average gravitational field. But here we have not taken the time average. like previous. For single atom we have taken the time average. But here, since atoms are more, we need not to take any time average, and in fact this average picture of mass and associated gravitational field, which was average in previous case because of time average, it is natural. This is not average figure because number of atoms are more. So at any time average mass distribution is this, and average energy distribution in the form of gravitational field is this, and it is natural. It is natural. That is, it is actually not average, not time average, but it is natural. It is reality. It is reality. Okay. So average mass and average gravitational field is actually reality, means distribution of mass is instantaneous and distribution of gravitational field is also instantaneous, but it is fixed. It is fixed. Okay. For group of atoms, A1, A2, A3, A4, collective figure is same as the time average for single figure. Time average for single atom is equivalent of saying that group of atoms need not have time average and they are showing the reality. So gravity, as we see, is actually develops naturally when certain number of atoms are reached in a region, and this is natural figure. So time average become the reality. Okay. But for single electron, for example, a single electron is moving, that means it is far away from group of atoms. So for example, it is at rest, for example. So we should take a single atom picture, single particle picture, so that light moves reversibly, and we are taking a time average. Okay. So time average we are taking. That means at any point electric field here is oscillating here in this cycle, but when reverse will take place, field will be gone. So we take time average of this and this time average. Okay. So overall picture of electron at rest will be equivalent of saying time averaged picture, where electron is something like a mass, average mass, and in time average sense we will not feel any electromagnetic oscillation at any point. Okay. We will not feel any electromagnetic oscillation at any point. But what is gravity? Gravity is nothing but, since light is flowing instantaneously from here to here, flow of light reversibly in any region, here, flow of light reversibly increases the energy density of the space in this central mass region also, here also. This increased average energy density is greater, maximum at the mass level, but it is decreases in the field according to 1 by r square formula. Okay. But in these regions we will not feel, although light is moving reversibly, but we are taking average and average, time averaged, so we will not detect any oscillation, electromagnetic oscillation. Okay, we will not detect any electromagnetic oscillation. But when electron is moving, that means this system of reversible light flow is actually moving also. That means this figure changes into this figure, changes into this figure, this figure changes into this figure. So when we take time average, if it is not moving, that any point average electromagnetic change will be 0. But this whole structure is moving, that means this structure will be different from this structure. They will not make the same cycle, as whole structure is also moving. That means effect will not be cancelled out. On taking time average, effect will not be cancelled out, since whole structure is moving. So at any point effect will not be cancelled out, and we will feel an oscillating electric or magnetic field. Okay, so that generates a pilot wave. That generates a pilot wave. A moving electron, where is gone? I am not able to focus the camera because I have some vision problem. Okay, a moving electron, when pass from the slit, actually creates, because of this effect, creates a changing or oscillating on an average electric magnetic field. And this is how changing electromagnetic field, oscillating electromagnetic field, produces the required interference pattern, and slits now interact with this oscillating electromagnetic field because of moving electron, and we get an interference pattern. Because of this oscillating electromagnetic field and interaction with the slit, electron actually melts. Okay, mass changes into more and more light, and light passes, interference pattern is created, but materializes on screen as spot as mass energy conversion again takes place. This is pilot wave. Moving electron creates a pilot wave in front of it. Of course, it will also create similar effect backward side, but since slit creates an asymmetric environment on frontal side, so this changing oscillating electromagnetic field interacts, is disturbed further, so that two new sources like regular light is created, and we see interference pattern. For heavy masses, if heavy mass is moving, for example a golf ball, the number of atoms are very high. Whether it is moving or not moving, suppose it is not moving, then light is flowing circularly, reversibly, but group of atoms are very high, so that at any point, at any time, we need not to take any time average. Electromagnetic oscillation will be 0, okay, because number of atoms are very high. But if it is moving, then also number of atoms are so high that overall cancellation take place at any point. So no net electromagnetic waves are created. No net electromagnetic waves are created between the slit. Very small amount if we have if created, then for interference, for interaction by the slit, you need very close slits. You need very close slits, which is physically impossible. That's why heavier masses don't show interference pattern. But as far as consider group of atoms like graphene sheet, a cyclic graphene group of atoms, 5 to 600 atoms moving, then under proper conditions, although difficult, but under proper conditions, there may be some electromagnetic oscillating waves, pilot wave, weak maybe, but if slits are designed carefully, then graphene molecules will also show interference pattern. Okay. So what it means that a moving mass where number of atoms are very high, although moving mass is accompanied by changing on an average gravitational field between the slits. Gravitational field is changing because mass is coming closer to slit. So field strength is increasing, but electromagnetic field changes are very less because group of atoms are more. But when single electron moves, when single electron moves, then what is happening is that gravitational field, which is in this case is depends on time average, although changes, but in addition, because we are taking time average also, in addition, electromagnetic field is also, oscillating electromagnetic field is also created between the slits, and oscillating electromagnetic field created between the slits provides the necessary interaction for interference. This is the way. And similarly, if group of atoms or group of particles are there, not very high, like graphene molecules, then under proper slit conditions, very tight slits, designed slits, interference patterns may be seen because there may be enough electromagnetic oscillations between the regions of the slit when such molecules are moving, big molecules. But golf balls actually will create very little degree of electromagnetic oscillations, so that interaction with the slit can only be possible when slits are so much close that we cannot achieve physically. This is the way we are seeing the Boone effect and pilot wave concept. So hopefully now this completes our quantum gravity concepts and all these things. Further, I want to only say that sketch is also weakening. Further, I want to say that space is composed of something like flat slits. When light travels as a disturbance, sheet density changes. Average number of sheets increases in the region, comes from the environment. So reversible flow of light also increases average number of sheets in the space. Okay. So when I have more number of atoms in a small volume, then more light is actually reversible. More such light in reversible way is moving. That means more number of sheets are present in the central region also and the surrounding field regions also on an average. That's why with increasing mass you have increased gravitational effects, because number of energy sheets have increased. So although light passes, one atom light passes, the other atom light passes in opposite direction, but the electromagnetic oscillations are cancelled out. But overall light is passing, whether one atom or two atom. Light is always present in the central region and also in surrounding region. Okay, that is, light is passing reversibly in this region, whether one atom or group of atom. So average number of energy sheets increases with the number of atoms or mass in the surrounding region also, which creates more and more strong gravitational field. Although we will not feel at any instant any electromagnetic oscillations, we need not to take any average, because group of atoms are very high, but number of atoms are when less, we will take time average. But when a single atom or group of atoms moves, then time average will not cancel the electromagnetic oscillations. And so for single atom, single electron or group of atoms in limited number approaching the slit, a slit will feel changing oscillating electromagnetic wave. Okay, because electromagnetic oscillations will not be cancelled on an average, because atoms are less, or time average will also not help, because these atoms or electrons are moving. So that's why, because of this, slit will feel that light is passing and interference pattern will take place, and accordingly electron or particles will melt. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Visv. Thank you, sir. And this is the way I see the thing.